Okay, I think OBS had just a little bit of a freak out, but we are here now. We are here now, and we're gonna get this figured out. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Hi, Stuffy. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get it to play the subscribing sound for you. Thank you for subscribing. OBS was having a good old-fashioned freak out, so we didn't get the alert, but thank you. Appreciate you. We are in ads at the moment, so I'm not really gonna like start just yet. Who got first? I guess somebody can get first again. Because I had to stop stream and then reopen the stream. I had to. So first should be up for grabs again, if everything's working correctly. You know what? Instead of having this, why don't I try my new... I'm gonna try my new book holder. I got a book holder that, like, holds a book up for me. If that's... that to use. If you can hear me, I would really appreciate, yes, I can hear you in the chat. Because OBS definitely just shit the bed, and I crave feedback. So if you are in the chat and you can hear me, please let me know that you're in the chat and you hear me. Hello? Hello, chat, can you hear me? Is that too bright? Yeah, that's okay. All right. I can get the camera to focus a little bit better. Oh my god, stop. Properties, maybe? Figure video. Auto. No, I want... Hey, Flondiva, can you hear me okay? That's fine. I want focus to be auto, though. How do I don't know. Let's deactivate, reactivate. You know, if the one... You can hear me good. If the one thing that goes wrong is that the camera's being an asshole. Look, we've been dealing with the camera being an asshole for ever. So I can fix that. But essentially, this is a new setup for me. This camera right here is my old face cam. So now both my face cam and this camera are both Elgato cameras. So, you know, it's... anything could happen at any time right now. It's very fun. So we're going to be making a fox today. And the only yarn I have to use for that at the moment is this obscene construction site orange, but I'm glad we can use that because we're testing these patterns out to see which one we like best, if there is one that we like best. And if there isn't, if we don't like either of these, then I have to go looking for a different pattern. That's everything I needed. Because we are starting to build the Woodland collection today. I also have white and black on hand because these three colors are the colors that are a part of this fox. So I do have white and black nearby for when we need them. Man, I had to claw my way back into consciousness today. I laid down for a nap, which I will admit was my own fault. If I turn this one off, it's less... Oh. Gotta figure out, on top of everything else, we gotta figure out lighting. I need a ring light that's like around the camera. Alright, we're only in year 3. We don't have to have everything figured out right this minute. That's fine. It says, make the body using the rabbit pattern on page 12. I would love to do that. Don't see how it was any more effort to just write it on the page with the other pattern, but okay. But okay, I guess. What's everybody up to today? Happy Friday. And again, Steffi, I don't know if you can hear me, but thank you for subbing. Appreciate you. I feel like an asshole that the alert didn't play because, you know, that might have been what made OBS have its own little good old-fashioned freakout. Might have been what happened. I don't have many channel points here yet. I should save these up. Yeah. 6 singles and an adjustable ring. Oh. Three, 4. 5, 6. Yes. 6 in an adjustable ring. Perfect. Ooh, a 5 stream streak. Good work. We're always coming back. Nice. Nice to me. Nice to me. So kind, so nice. Very demure, very mindful. Next one is increase stitches in every stitch. Ah! Just shows it's been when I finished the farm collection, I took a little time off from crocheting. Oh no, yeah, it's my music. I'm dual streaming to YouTube, my Firefly Fiber Studio YouTube and the Twitch channel today. And I wasn't sure what YouTube would allow for music. And I literally just woke up from my nap like 20 minutes ago. Because this summer, my body wants to sleep all night, but also sleep all day, which is very fun for me. And I didn't have time, and I didn't want to listen to the same, like, copyright free stuff I usually grab, so I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure Stardew Valley is allowed everywhere, so I'll just throw on the Stardew Valley soundtrack on a repeat and let it ride. Pretend we're on the Woodland farm. A nice overlap. I think a lot of original soundtracks for it's so Right, I need to do, yeah, I'm so sorry. I need to do something with my camera because it's just 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. The sad part is I can't open the camera hub. Can't open the camera hub because if I do, it takes... Ooh, that's actually okay. That looks like on... I don't know, I need to lower that some. Auto? Oh, I only... Wait. Oh my god, that's so dark. Oh no. Oh, I guess those are my options. Alright, I guess we're going auto then. Alright, this is as good as it gets today. I can, the magic ring I can do, but then I blank out, I'm like, wait, did I do it right? So yeah, so, some patterns have you work in the round, where in round 2 you just start your first stitch in the stitch where the stitch marker is. And some patterns have you chain a stitch first and then go, to start the next row. And I think that's where the confusion comes. One increase 6 times, single increase. That's the thing, is you just keep going, like a curly Q, like a Fibonacci sequence. So like this V right here, which you can't see very well, is the first V of the next row, so I'm gonna mark it. This stitch number 1 of round 3. Then I just alternate single increase, single increase, single increase. Yeah, I don't know what that looks like to you guys, but it looks like verbally, like my hands look fine, but like the yarn looks blacked out. In the next stitch, I'm gonna put 2 because it's an increase. And honestly, like you can like either maybe if I that's better or worse. Crotch stream, let's go. What are you talking about? Crotch stream. Move it closer. Hi Stuffy, thank you for the sub. I'm sorry that OBS, I think you subbed and then OBS tried to read the alert. Oh no, I know what's wrong. Yeah, I do have to use a separate profile because this one, the Twitch alerts talk to, no, it should work. Let me see if it works. No, because this one, the Twitch alerts talk to, they mixed it up. Yeah, I do have to use 2 separate profiles on OBS. Okay, I figured out the... Oh.
Ladies though just cheered 1 bits.
Okay. Whatever. Excellent. I don't know why that worked, but OBS threw up on itself earlier, so... Oh.
I'm so proud.
Is it?
Let me know if you want some more. I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
Yeah! Thank you for hydrating me. Roche, we take it, yes. I think it's because I'm gonna move this camera back. I think it's because I'm using Restream, so Restream tells OBS what to do. So if I'm streaming to the Firefly Fiber Studio Twitch, then it sends all of the alerts and stuff to OBS automatically. So I might not need all of these. You know what might not work is like viewer attacks and stuff. Let me test it. Don't spend money on it. Let me. My extension. For attacks. Figure. Shit. How is this doing this? Oh my god. We've reached Stuffy, thank you for spending money. I'm sorry, did you say not to do something? We have reached a technological place where I don't understand what's I don't understand how it's happening. But I'm glad it's happening. So I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question that something good is happening. I'm just gonna go with it. Oh shit, I forgot what I was doing. Single increase, single increase. I love you, Stuffy. Never change. We are gonna be testing single increase. We're testing miniature fox patterns. So the first one we're doing today is the one you see right down here in the bottom right-hand corner. I think he looks a little too derpy for my taste, but he might come out okay, so we're just gonna see. We're gonna see what he looks like when he's done. I don't like the way he looks in the picture. Do be a bit derpy, yes. I want my fox to look like classic. And if you do ! socials in the chat, it will pop up a message with a link. And my Etsy store is now live. And I think I was smart enough to put the Etsy store link in the link tree. Shit, I was. Oh no. Good job, Past Angel. Ah, lick it! Yeah, lick it. Oh my god, I was smart enough to put the Etsy store link in my link tree. Hashtag blessed. Now I need to put it in my panels and in my... This is the day where I discover all the things I have to do. Okay, we need a postie. Shit, where's my post-it notes? Oh, there they are. Everybody go look at my Etsy store and favorite everything. Just put a heart on everything. You don't have to buy anything, just look at everything. Open every listing, put a little heart on it, you know. Okay, so I need rows 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All are single rows. Ma! Hi, Ma. Sorry for the focus. I'm gonna work on this camera more this weekend so it's ready for Sunday. I remember listening to that song for 10 hours. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, it's the flower dance. No one ever wanted to dance with me at the flower dance until I romanced them enough that they felt like they could get with me after the dance. Which I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. I completed my homework assignment. Now what? I love you. But also, you can take your time on your homework. My fucking god, it's so hot here. Hi, Ginger. Girl, I have no, like, I've been outside once today. And it was before the sun was fully up, so I like Satan's butthole. Coley! Oh, thank you to whoever allowed that. Our AC stopped working? Oh my god. Stuffy, no! Listen, I will always remember in 2017, back in my day, when we got hit by the hurricane and our AC did not work for a week. Slept. We went to the grocery store. The grocery store was open on emergency power, and we bought bags of ice, and we put them in a Tupperware, like one of those big tubs like you store stuff in, and we each slept on either side of it to try to stay cool. Like we put the tub of ice in the bed. So the ice, obviously, so the ice wouldn't leak into the bed, but like we slept because we didn't have a generator, we didn't have fans, we didn't have anything for that first hurricane. Now we have backup batteries and solar panels to charge the backup batteries, and a gas generator, and an AC window unit that we can plug into the gas generator while we're using the battery backup for like things inside, like fans. Listen, you experienced that shit once. Once. That's it. Oh, fancy neck fan that has an air conditioning plate? Oh yeah. Sounds yum yums. The husband got me a neck fan. You know what? If I want my hands to be here, I need to make it so my camera is where I want my hand. I don't have to keep moving myself. There. If this is where I want my hands to be, then that's where I wore neck fan all day. Yep. I have a neck fan, but it doesn't have air conditioning capabilities. I will say that. My neck fan is lacking in the air conditioning department, but other than that, it's very good. That's not the correct Patreon link. Hold please. Go into mix it up and slap its fucking. Where are the timers? Etsy is not on. Follow, fine. Patreon, Ko-fi, edit, chat message. Somebody click those links. Not real. Save. Yes. Those are real. Those are real. Oh, okay. Move to, that's right! Got a new house! I don't have to walk the dog in this horrible, yes! Oh my god. Like the one thing I'm really thankful for where we rent is that we do have a fenced in backyard. And cause I had to take Rosie on a walk the other day because she would not poop in the backyard. So I had to walk her down the road a little ways, and she I think she almost passed out. Like it was so hot outside that she just couldn't. So yeah, cause we used to have 2 dogs, and one of our requirements for moving was it's gotta have a fenced in backyard. It just does. But didn't you say, yeah, I'll do it if you let me go hybrid? I also negotiate. Yeah, exactly. So like you shouldn't have to make that drive every day. Like, sure, you need my skills, but can I do some of those skills over the phone? Yeah, I keep thinking about the job Ginger had before this and the job she has now, and imagine if this had happened to Ginger at the job she used to have. I think about that all the time. Like, oop, I have spinal surgery. Oop, you're fired. Like, imagine. Ginger, I literally think about that all the time. I think about that all the time. Yeah, they would have fired you. No questions. Okay, that was round 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I do this because I'm an idiot. And not in like a negative way. I'm the kind of person where if I'm tired, I read the same paragraph over and over kind of way. So like, I have to like have a backup system for what I've done. What I've done. Ooh. If I took a 15,000 cut in pay, I'd only be making like 35,000 a year. So poor. God. But yeah, Ginger, every time we talk about where you are now, my brain in the background goes, imagine if she had been at her old job. See, and this is, I am not, and I just want to stress this, I am not a live, laugh, love kind of white lady. I'm not the kind of person who's like, oh, just trust, everything will work out. When you close the door, God opens a window. Like, I'm not even religious or anything, but like, sometimes things happen in a certain way where I'm like, karma has to be real, right? Like the universe, there's gotta be like, even if there isn't a God, there's gotta be like forces in the universe that we're like, okay, we know Ginger's gonna have this physical thing happen to her in like a year. So we gotta get her out of this situation and into a situation that would support her once this happens. Like, I'm a live, laugh, toaster bath. Oh, I'm like this. I love that you're like this. I don't care why you're like this. I love it. Don't stop. Hashtag blessed. Yes. Because, like, I got an email this week from... So, I told you guys I did that interview in person for the online job with my current school district's online school. And they didn't choose me, but everyone was like, well, you were a top candidate and, you know, it was a hard choice, but we picked this other person, but you were such a strong candidate, blah, blah. And then a second job popped up and they didn't even call me in for an interview. They just had me do a video interview. And I didn't get an email from anyone, a call from no one, and I just got an email this week that said, job has been filled. It was just an auto email from the job listing website. And so like, part of my brain is just screaming that nothing makes sense anymore to me. Like, people's decisions just are not, like, I could get it. I could understand not getting the job the second time if I wasn't as strong a candidate the first time. But I'm looping this all back to, like, sometimes I have to believe that when things stop making sense in one area, something else is opening up in another area. Like, I have to, every time I've had to, like, pivot in my career. So, like, when I had to pivot away from music education, or getting my doctorate in music education to be a college professor back into K-12 education, when I had to pivot from teaching music to teaching math, when I had to pivot from teaching online back into teaching in the classroom, there were always signs. There were always signs that I was gonna have to make a change, but I wasn't paying attention. Like, I was too stubborn. I was like, no, this is what I want to do right now. And the universe was like, no, this is not what you're doing. You have to do something else now. So, like, in all of those moments, the people around me were acting in ways that, like, didn't make sense to me. Like, it just, I was like, why? Like, this whole bathroom thing that I'm dealing with my current principal, like, it's one teacher who has expressed that they have a medical condition. Just put me in the building. Like, it's not that hard. Just put me in the building next to a bathroom. Like, that's not, to me, that's not a hard decision. But she's making me go through the Americans with Disabilities Act paperwork to prove it, to force her to do it. See, that's when I have to pivot to force people to give me what I need. That's the sign that the universe is like, girl, I got something else for you. You just gotta let go of this so I can give you this other thing. And I'm just really bad at listening. The universe. So bad at it. But yeah, Ginger, it's all trauma. It's all trauma. We're all hilarious because we've been hurt so badly. Does she? See, that's another thing that doesn't make sense, because if there's a harder worker at that fucking school, I'd like you to point them out to me. It's the husband. But if there's a harder worker there, if there's someone who wasn't gonna take it all the way, it was me. And she absolutely knows I'm going to. Like, I'm not a person that gives up. Like, I met with her multiple times throughout the year, though, and I was like, why are you doing? Like, there's so many things that are happening that I'm just like, why? Why? So, I'm hoping that this, oh yeah. I am just hoping that this is the rumblings of a universal earthquake that puts me in a different place where I am now, because all the signs are there and I'm old and wise enough now to hear them and see them and pay attention to them. I'm just like, and I sent an email to the math assistant principal at the online school in my district, and I had ChatGPT help me write it because I did not want to sound angry, or like I didn't want it to seem like I was saying, why didn't you hire me? Or why did you bring me in for an hour-and-a-half talkie talk interview and then snub me with a video interview that everyone knows is just a way to make someone feel like they're a candidate when they're not? So it helped me write an email that was like,
always remember, you ain't first, you're last.
That's right. Good job. I had to restart the stream. Good work. Hi, Mando. I just gotta... I hear the universe saying, girl, this isn't where you belong anymore. We gotta get you someplace else, but I don't know where that someplace else is. Oh yeah, way back at like 2 o'clock. OBS freaked the fuck out. Like, had a good old-fashioned freak out. It was intense, like camping. I walked back into my room. I went out to tell the husband that I was starting stream. When I walked in the room, OBS shut down and then all my monitors went black. I remember asking, may I ask why I was declined? And they said, we don't see you as a fit in our company. And I said, that's not an answer. Tell me where I lack so I can improve it elsewhere. But I'm glad where I work now, it's slow and easy protected. Yeah. Got new equipment for work and I can access everything but the phone program I need to take calls. Nice. Well, don't just, you know, tell one person that's a problem and then sit at your desk and collect that dough. That's all right. You're getting paid. Listen, one of the things I had to, like, I want to do my job just good enough that you can never call me into question. I want to be good enough that I'm seen as good at what I do, but I don't want to be so good that I'm putting forth effort that I'm not getting paid for. Oh wait, did I count? 7, yeah, so this is 8. Yeah, so I sent I don't know if she's responded to it or not, but I sent an email that was like, you know, I've had 3 interviews this year with you guys. And of course, I'm just summarizing. I said it a lot more diplomatically than I was like, you know, I've interviewed in person. I've interviewed through the video system, and I am really interested in working for the online school, so I was wondering if you could like, is there a credential I'm missing? Is it, you know, how can I make myself the strongest candidate? How can I do it? Because I feel like if 21 years of experience, 3 years of online education, extensive experience with online learning management systems, comfort with technology, comfort with speaking with parents and students, leadership with both adults and children. What kind of wool are you using? This is, let me find the link. I think this might be the old Joanne Fabrics yarn, but there's an equivalent. We have craft stores here called Michael's Crafts. I put. Eventually, I'm gonna put the links down in my panels. I just haven't yet. You know, 3 to 7 business weeks. Loops and threads. shorten this link? Oh, here we go. Share. Love this product. Share it on social. Copy the product link. It's a soft acrylic, but it's like a low soft acrylic. It's not wool. I've never worked with wool or cotton. It's just I've only ever worked with acrylic or acrylic blends. Oh wait, that was round 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Round 9 is single and a decrease. So yeah, hopefully she emails me back with like actual feedback and not just, oh. I have no emails. I wrote, where's my sent folder? I wrote, thank you for the opportunity to interview. I was disappointed I didn't get it, but thanks for taking the time to consider me. Very interested in the virtual teaching opportunities. Can you give me some feedback? Any insight into areas where I could strengthen my qualifications or overall competitiveness? There are particular experiences, skills, or credentials that successful candidates typically possess that I may be lacking. I'd love to know about them. You know, just like, can you give me a sign as to what is the problem? Because I'd love to solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I just... want to understand. The other thing I do, Flondiva, is I use a hook that's a little bit smaller when I use this kind of yarn. So this yarn is a worsted weight. Your 6-month mod anniversary! I'm so proud. One of my best mods. With the fluffy yarn, I use the same number, I use the same number hook as the yarn because the fluffiness of it hides the holes. But I find that with this sort of basic acrylic yarn, if I use a 4 hook, the holes in between my stitches are so large that it's distracting. So I go down in hook size. So like this hook I think is a 3.5. Yeah, this hook is a 3.5 millimeter. I saw a meme on Instagram the other day on my on my crafting Instagram, which, by the way, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can do so by checking out my link tree. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and you can follow my Etsy store. Now live. But I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, it said it's the only 5 millimeter I feel comfortable carrying in public. I was like, ah, that's funny. Ah. Hilarious. Okay, so this is the end of the body, and we're gonna stuff the body and do a tie off. Do a fasten. We're gonna do a slip stitch fasten off. And we're gonna tie off the body, and we need to leave enough leave enough thread to sew it onto the head. That rhymed. I'm so sorry about that. There's our body. Their fax body. Let me see what the head requires. The head requires no teeth. We need to start the head with white yarn. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like this. The answer is trauma. Ginger is correct. The reason we're like this is trauma, but what are you gonna do? Nothing. There's nothing to do about it. I talked the husband into going to the fancy steakhouse for our anniversary this year. Well, but then they say it and then you say it. If you'd like to take a look at the menus at the place we're going to be going to, I would love to share. Our anniversary is July 22nd. And we'll be going to Burns Steakhouse in downtown Tampa. It is like you don't want to go there all the time. And there's some stuff there that I can't order because it's too expensive. But like it's a good $150 nice night out. And the first floor of this place is the dining area. So there's different rooms. And the waiters train for like a year to be able to be a waiter at this place. Like it's like a full internship. Their wine list is ridiculous. They have an entire warehouse full of wine that you can order anything and they'll bring it to your table. You can take a cheese room tour, a wine cellar tour, a kitchen tour for free. So while they're preparing your food, they can take you on these tours. We've done all 3 tours. And then on the second floor is their Harry Waugh dessert room. So while you're eating dinner, they'll ask you, do you want dessert when you're done? And they will automatically reserve you a table up in the dessert room. And so when you're done with dinner, you pay for dinner and then you leave and you go upstairs and they seat you at your dessert seat. And then they have an amazing dessert menu with a ton of like after dinner drinks. There are alcoholic drinks. There are cappuccinos and like coffee type after dinner drinks and all kinds of like ice creams and cakes and oh my God, a ton of stuff. I love going there, but it's definitely a place that we only go to like once every couple of years. Because it's an experience that I could see getting old, and we only go so often to keep it feeling special. All right, head. 4. And adjustable. We're starting with a very small magic ring. Great, it's my favorite. Yeah, this year is our 16th wedding anniversary. And, it is 16. Akina!
Goddammit_Moogle just subscribed for 10 months.
Akina, thank you for subscribing. So nice. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great Friday. Yeah, I love those VV emotes. They are very cute. Alright, so what's the next? 4 singles. Then we gotta do single and an increase. Yeah, so at the end of... Oh, wait, I have a story to tell you guys. It's very funny. So, ever since the husband's siblings have started having kids, we've kind of noticed that we've dropped out of their consciousness. Or like where Pluto is in orbit to the sun. Do you know what I mean? Like they know we're here, but like whatever. Work done. It's the weekend. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Congratulations. Welcome to the weekend. I found out what the issue was. Bad news means I will be able to work once I get things configured. Oh. That's okay. I'll keep you company. No worries. We're here until 5. So we called them for Father's Day. I think it was No, it's not Father's Day yet. When is Father's Day this weekend? It was Mother's Day. We were calling to wish his mom a happy Mother's Day. And whenever they have something to tell us that they know, you know that look a dog gets when it like shits on the floor? And you like to think it knows it's done something wrong. Like that's the tone of voice that his mom gets, like right before she's about to tell us something that she knows is gonna make us unhappy. So we're talking to her about like the college board reading and all the grading we're gonna be doing and how the school year is winding up. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's near our anniversary. So we're gonna go to Burns Steakhouse for our anniversary, and she goes, well, you know, we're gonna be doing something around that time too. We were like, really? She was like, yeah. You know, middle sister and her husband were talking about maybe going on a Disney cruise. And then youngest sister said they might want to go too with their kids, and then they asked us if we're all going on a Disney cruise in the 3rd week of July. And hold on, like I need you guys, like I don't know what my hair looks like. But like I need you to see my face. Yeah, see, my hair looks ridiculous. But like she said it and I said nothing. Because I've talked to the husband and I said, look, you need, when you feel excluded and when you feel like they're not paying enough attention to you or caring enough about you, you have to say something about it. You have to speak up. So he's like, everybody's going? She was like, yeah. And he's like, we're not going. And you could hear it in her voice, like they probably had a conversation about do we ask them or not? And they decided not to. Like this was a conscious decision. She was like, yeah, you know, it was so spur of the moment and all of a sudden we were all just doing it. And I'm just sitting in my chair like, can't fight this. Hi, Coley. I can't fight this battle. He has to do this. It's his family. I've already fought my battles with my family. They are over. And he was like, you know, why didn't you ask us? Say something. And she just said, oh, it all just happened so fast. So yeah, they're going on a Disney cruise. And the two of us are going to Burn Steakhouse, which is fine with me, by the way. Because to tell you the truth, we would not have both been able to, like, if they had called and asked, both of us would not have been able to go. One of us would have had to have stayed home with Rosie. Because we can't, we wouldn't have been able to afford boarding Rosie. Is this one 2 and then oh, okay, so this is the increase. What's the egg hunt? But like, I love that he was upfront enough to say it would have been like, even if you thought we were gonna say no, it would have been nice to have been included. Like, he was like, you need to include us in family things. Because that's what this is. It's a family thing. They didn't ask us because I haven't popped a crotch gremlin out of my vagina. That's why they didn't call. So yeah, Coley, I think you thought you heard that we were going on a Disney cruise. We are not going on it. You get included. Oh, so you have to learn how to say no nicely. Well, like, if they had called and asked, we would have said yes. Scott absolutely would have gone with them. Sorry, the husband. If you're in the Discord, you can see his name anyway. Okay, so that was round 3, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Does. Or is it? Or is it? So yeah, I was proud of him for standing up for himself and saying, we're in the family too. You have to call us. You have to ask us to do stuff. This feels bad, man. Akina, do you have plans for the weekend? Round 4. 3 singles and an increase. Yeah, we would have absolutely said yes. We could have afforded... During the summer, we can afford to do more than we can during the school year because of the grading that we do in June. So we could have absolutely afforded to send one of us on that cruise with them. Like, they probably would have had to have bought his ticket and then we pay them back for it when we got the money, but yeah, we would have said yes. I have a dress I need to finish sewing. Ooh. Is that something you would be comfortable sharing in the Discord? I would love to see. Like, did you make the dress? Like that dress that like you... I would love to see a dress that you made. I have not expanded my skills into sewing clothing. Sure, but I'm no professional. Yeah, but like here's the thing, and I've said this to Ginger, I've said this to Plum, I think I've said it to Coley once or twice, but like, and I say it to my students all the time, you don't have to tell me you're not a professional. Like, you don't have to couch, like, so many creators, and I'm guilty of it too, so many creators, it's like you want to get ahead of rejection, so you say like, well, I'm not a professional, but here, take a look. Like, like, bitch, here's the dress I'm making. Admire it. Pizza? We got groceries today, fine. And the best, most fluffiest crust frozen pizza was BOGO. And so tonight I'm gonna have a pizza for dinner and I'm so excited. Oh no, wait, I have to have that leftover fish and rice thing. Okay, I'm having pizza tomorrow then. I have to have the fish and rice. What is on the pizza? Inquiring minds need to know. 2, 3, 4. We're on round 5. Okay, this is round 5, and then we have to switch to orange yarn. This is 4 singles and an increase. Salami, pepperoni, bacon, broccoli with spicy sauce, and extra cheese. Listen, that sounds delicious. But my stomach just said, girl, just put it in the toilet. Don't even put it in your mouth. Don't do it. My stomach's like, look, it's gonna taste so good, but it's not gonna be fun on the other end. The dress I'm making for Pride? Now I want to see it more. Now I extra want to see it. Ba-da-ba. How do I set this so it just share? Make the window bigger to see. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. I am off the day of my bestie's birthday. Ooh! Fantastic. Love it. Thanks, I love it. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, round 5. 4 singles and an increase. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, I don't think my anxiety could handle being on a cruise. The whole time, I would just be thinking there is no escape. 1, 2. Screaming. Just my brain screaming, there's no way for us to get out of this. So I immediately went to her, are you free on your birthday? She said, yeah, why? We going out to dinner. I don't have any money. We going out to dinner. Nice. Do it. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I do like that the vibes are pretty well curated on this stream. The other stream they get a little chaotic, but on this channel they do tend to be pretty immaculate. This one stays out of the way. This one needs to get tightened. This one needs to get tightened. Got it. Oop. You mean I just behave in the stream? You don't have to. There isn't a requirement for you to. You don't have to behave in this. Go wild. Nuts. No, your boy does not... Like, I'll fly, and I don't mind being on a boat. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is that I have some safety control issues that require me to know where the exits are. And, like, on a plane, there's a time limit. Like, I understand that in 4 hours, I will be where I'm supposed to be. Like, and I can let that go. And when I'm on a boat, I can see land, and it's fine. I think on a cruise... the first couple of days would be okay, and then by the third day, I would be very upset. Just really upset. I'm a girl who fly me to an all-inclusive resort, and then just let me sit on the beach. I like having my feet on land. Orange yard, 2 singles. Oh no, it's one and an increase. Okay. This one needs... I like my feet on ground. I'm not afraid of flying. I just like, cause flying is like a transportation method. A cruise is like a hotel on the ocean, and something about that just doesn't... Oh, it just freaks me out. Is anybody taking a cruise? Is anybody a cruising person here? Tell us about it. Especially the one thing about a cruise that might lure me into doing it would be the food. Like, if I could just distract myself with food and beverage, I could probably get through like a short 3 to 5 day cruise. And they're so expensive. Like, God, I could just go to the beach. I could just go to a hotel. I'd be interested to hear about you guys' cruise experiences. Oh, I counted something wrong. A single? Yeah, something's not right. Gotta frog it. There's stitch number 1. And that's something I love about crochet, is that, like, if I fuck up, I can just pull it out and redo it. Fine. Very forgiving. No, it's the... Huh. How many did I have? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that's how you fix a pattern that you fucked up for some reason and don't want to frog it all the way back to the other color. I just did 3 increased stitches to end it, but to make sure that we have enough stitches in this round for the next one. Okay, let me trim these guys. Boop. I can't do cruises. Being on boats, yeah. I have to, like, and again, earlier Ginger and I were talking about why are we like this trauma. Yeah, it's the idea that I can't get out. I can't escape. Like, if there's a fire, my only option is jumping into the ocean. If the boat sinks, I'm floating in open ocean. Like, if a hotel catches on fire, I can get an Uber home. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to know that if the worst happens, there's a way for me to control that I am safe. And that's why it freaks me out. White yarn. Okay. This next round is gonna be 2 singles and an increase. Oh God, you guys remember that Stardew playthrough I did where I romanced everybody and then got caught? I like the idea of being... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what thalassophobia is, but... I've got a little lemonade today. I have to be a responsible adult and eat leftovers before I can get at that pizza. Angry. Haven't touched Stardew in a bit. I probably should do that this weekend. I am so into Tomodachi life right now. Fear of deep waters. That's not it. Yeah, it's not. I don't mind deep water. That's not what I'm scared of. Yeah. The inability. What's the fear of not being able to save myself? That's what it is. That's what the fear is. Round 7. Oh, this should have 24 stitches in it. This round I just made should have 24. One, 2, 7, 8. 4, perfect. Honestly, I'm kind of done with games that have a fishing right now. I may feel the itch to get back into Stardew at some point, but I'm kind of done with the game that's like, hurry up, produce. Whenever you stop moving your hands, I think my stream froze. No, it's okay. All right, single crochet, single. Yeah, I am too. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but honestly, it was the creativity, the pressure to be creative and funny and make up. Like, I have not touched the palette workshop where you can like create your own foods and clothes and stuff. I haven't even touched that yet. Cause that shit intimidates me. I don't. It's a good time. What are you doing? Oh, round 8, 1 single. So we're just singling all the way around. Yep, I check on my Pop-Tart weirdos every morning and once in either the early afternoon or the evening. Usually when the husband's doing something else. He just shakes his head at all the weirdness I've got in there. We could help with a few designs, maybe post them. Ooh. Let me think about how I can make that like a channel point redeem, or like if you cheer this many bits, you can design a t-shirt kind of an idea. Like, let me think about that. It's a good idea. My internet sucks today. Yeah, I know it's not hard. It's just like, no, I think it's part of the reason I'm not really into D&D either. It's just like, I've tried to explain it to the husband, but it's not the how much creativity, it's the expectation of it. Like, I can be creative in bursts and I can be creative in funny ways, but like if I'm expected to perform right now, it doesn't come out. And it's not even performance anxiety, it's just like, need to play. Oh yeah, you need to use your, yeah. Well, and when I have designed stuff, I've used the stamps. I haven't like hand drawn anything. I've just stamped. BRB, you got it. All right, I need to start keeping track of where I am. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the end of that. Yeah, I like doing the words. I like being creative with the conversations that they have and the relationships that they have. I'm not into the design part of it. And what's funny is the Stardew issue is a completely opposite issue, is that the reason I haven't played Stardew since we finished our playthrough the date everyone playthrough is I am naturally prone to over word I want optimizing things. Like my brain loves systems and calendars and agendas and efficiency. And Stardew knows that. And so I think it's kind of a situation where like I need to play Animal Crossing and Tomodachi Life where there isn't really a pressure to produce or a pressure to be efficient within a timed deadline, because I don't want to be stressed out anymore. I can't be stressed out. But yeah, eventually I'll be like, ooh, maybe I'll play Stardew. Not live on stream, like off stream. All right, so was I on round 9? 3 singles and an increase. I wish shipping wasn't so expensive. I would offer like a free raffle for these test ones that I'm making. Like once I make it, like I don't want to keep it around the house. I would just be like, enter, if you were in stream today, enter the raffle to get this fox mailed to you. But so many of you are like out of the country that it would bankrupt me. Oof, that worked out. I wish this didn't look like a weird nipple. His little snout looks like a weird nipple. Alright, round 10. 10 and 11 are singles all the way around. Nice. I don't think... I've never had a kid in Stardew. I've done the JojaMart playthrough, I've done a community center playthrough, I've dated everybody, I've married people. I've never gotten the movie theater. I've won the egg hunt. I've won the fishing tournament. I've danced at the flower dance. What else is there? There's moonlight jellies. Oh, I threw them. Part of my last playthrough was we threw the mayor's boxers into the soup at the luau. That was very funny. I don't spend enough time in the mines. Like, it's too much. Like, even just thinking about it right now, my brain's trying to, like, think up how to optimize, how to do everything all at once. And I just... Yeah, and I'm terrible at that. Like, my brain loves to just go crazy. I've been to Ginger Island. I think it's called Ginger Island, but I haven't finished it. Ginger does have an island. It has lots of nuts. Magic nuts. When you fix Willie's boat, he takes you to this island where there's parrots and lava and no tunas. I think you can fish for tuna. I think there's regular tuna and albacore tuna. Oh, I don't recognize this music. Maybe this is the video game? Modding Snart? Yeah, I don't play on PC, so... I know lots of people have lots of fun mods for Stardew on PC. Round 12, 3 singles and a decrease. This music makes it sound like it's in the desert. Three and a decrease. When are we getting Haunted Chocolatier? Imagine how much people are gonna lose their minds when that just shadow drops. Like, suddenly it's just in the shops. No more preview trailers, no announcement, just boop, here it is, buy it. That would be very funny. Yeah, some of these musics I don't recognize. There's so many parts of this game that there's no way you can get to them in one playthrough, unless you play for just months. I don't like this nose. Muzzle does not look like it looks in the picture. Okay, so that was 12. 13 singles all the way around. Like, the picture over here looks like it's way smoother. It's just a part of the face, but this actually makes it look like it sticks out. You know what we haven't heard is the mermaid song. Alright, 13. 14 is 2 and a decrease. It looks more like a beak that would be on a bird than a fox's muzzle. But that's why we're doing these patterns, is to see if they come out the way we like them to. Let's... Okay, now I'm gonna grab the stuffing. Alright. I'm stuffing down into that little nose. Maybe that'll help. Maybe putting stuffing in there kind of... out. I think these are all the music from down in the mines. The color change looks pretty good though. Like there isn't a huge like ka-chunk for the where we changed color. Like if you looked for it, you could find it, but it's the white against the orange. It's not. It looks like a bird. It looks like a bird's beak. Why that happened? Weird. I want my hands to be up here. Put some in the body. Little bit more. Body feels good. Now we just gotta finish crocheting the head. Next is single and a decrease. Yeah, I think if I did this a different way, I think I would make it a 6. It's too pointy. Something about this, like, it needs to be more... It needs to be a more subtle come down. I don't know. Because this does not look like that. And it may just be like me being too tense. Like maybe I needed to be looser with my stitches, but like that looks like a bird. Nice and firm. Feels good. I'll try some. See if there's a way to have it that it's not in my way. Turned it back here. Hold on, we're trying something. We're trying something. We're trying something out. Doing an experiment. A different... I have my ring light up. Hopefully, maybe this will help control the light a little bit. I can't really see what I'm doing, but... Last round is decrease all the way around and then a fasten off. They're kind of nice. There we go. There we go. I've got everything in a good spot. The microphone's in a nice spot. Camera's in a nice spot. And I've got a ring light up. Fantastic. Wanted to make taco salad. Ooh. I don't have any sour cream. Ooh, yeah, sour cream is a favorite of mine as well. husband doesn't eat sour cream or mayonnaise or anything like that, but goddamn, I love sour cream. Some bell peppers? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right, now let's fasten off. Don't need a whole lot for this because the sewing yarn is on the body. Blondiva, is all you had for the taco salad some meat and the taco shells? Where did... There it is. I think it might be raining. This is a good setup for Legos too. I think I would use this. Got guacamole ingredients too. Ooh, nice. I wasn't a fan of guacamole, and then I ate fancy guacamole, like with, I got hair in my mouth, with like mango and stuff in it, and oh my god. Listen, I am a guacamole convert. Tell you what. I appreciate that these patterns are like heavy no sew. Or like, but like I feel like it's not unreasonable to make the head a ball and then make a muzzle and sew it onto the front so it looks halfway decent. There's a lot of debate in the crochet world about yarn over versus yarn under, but I would say there's an even stronger debate of, should this be sewn on or should it be no sew? That's the debate I want to have, because I feel like hates guacamole unless I make it. That's so nice. No one's allowed to make grilled cheese for me except the husband. I don't know what he does, but oh fuck, it's amazing. He makes grilled cheese like, doesn't that look stupid? It just looks stupid to me. Like, the body is vertical, but the face is this way. I It's okay. I can make my own goddamn pattern if I need to. Because I'm at that point. I'm like, if I try this pattern and it just looks ugly, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Like, even embroider a nose over round, sew the head securely to the body. Got it. Secure your niños. Because like when you sew on like this, it has very set like holes to go in, but when you sew it on like this, it's going in the opposite direction, so it's like fucking mess. I mean, luckily I don't have eyes sewn on, so really however this cookie crumbles, like wherever it lands, it's gonna be fine. I'm kind of glad I've given up on using safety eyes and embroidering the eyes on instead, because it takes a lot of the stress out of making sure everything's perfectly centered. If I do the eyes last, I can make it so it doesn't look all janky. Camera really doesn't like these warmer colors, like oranges and reds. Is not a fan. I'm sure there are settings I can change to help it deal with that, but it just sucks because I can't access the camera hub while I'm live to adjust it. Like, I can access my microphone settings to adjust while I'm live, but I can't access the camera because then it's like, your camera is currently being used by another application. It's like, bitch, I know, I want to fix it. Think this is the island music? Might still be the mines. I also haven't done the skull caverns either. Like, I've done— Hi, Charlie! Welcome in. I haven't done— like, I've done some of the skull caverns, but I haven't finished Mr. Key's quest. Charlie, how's your Friday? You know what, guys? I might say fuck it anyway and just make the pizza. I'll have my rice bowl and I'll finish my leftovers, but I'm having a slice of pizza and then I can just eat the leftovers tomorrow. You play Overwatch? Oh my god. There's so many reasons I'm not a PvP girly. And that is one of them. Like, I'm too old and I'm too tired to put up with other people being toxic. I just can't. Sorry. I have ascended and I simply cannot. You know what? I need to change that language from Angry Angel Crafts to Firefly Fiber Studio. Or mix it up. Mers? They're usually kind, really? Yeah. Yeah, I just don't, I guess it's, for me, it's about perspective. And I think in games like that, people tend to forget where they are. Like, you realize you're just playing a game, right, my guy? Like, do you know where you are at the moment? You want the nameplate? It's adorable. Aw. Okay, we have our bird fox. Fantastic. All right, so let's get some black yarn and put some eyes and a nose on this bad boy, because we're gonna need the black yarn for the ears and the arms. Let me move the orange out of the way. Like, I want to have a fox in my Woodland collection, but I'm having a really hard time finding, like, a good pattern that doesn't look stupid. Hear me out. I'm having a hard time finding a fox pattern that doesn't look fake. Because I kind of want it, like, my cows look nice. My pigs look like pigs. I want my fox to look like a fox. Oh.
Oh, I'm so proud. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if you want some more. I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I need... My God. I need better internet. Oh. Okay. Where do I want these eyes to be? Welcome back, BT Dubs. Yeah, changing the lighting did not change how this orange just is not showing up good on this.
Big stretch, you gotta say big stretch. Every time I do a big stretch, you know that's the rules.
Oh, stretch it out. Oh, thank you for the big stretch. Oh. No one has stretched me out this whole stream, so I appreciate that. Thank you. I have been hydrated. Okay, where does it want the eye? It wants the eyes between rounds 6 and 7 with 5 stitches in between them. 5, 6, 7. Five stitches in between them. You have the eyes really close. Put it... Oh, gotta come in back here anyway. Here and see what it... Gotta make sure you're looking after yourself. Yes, thank you. It keeps buffering everything. I hate it. Oh. You know what? Ginger, try watching the YouTube. Try watching the YouTube stream. See if it works better for you over there. Try it on the other... Try it on YouTube instead of Twitch. You watch at a lower resolution. Yeah, I have my stream set to stream at a low latency. So you might want to like switch to the low latency. Maybe not the lower resolution, but instead of auto, set it to low latency. Okay, and then where does the nose sit? Just like at the tip? Just the tip? So the rotary nose over round 1. Maybe the nose will make it feel less like a beak and more like a fox nose. Maybe this will help. Oh, though. Yeah, Twitch, especially Twitch mobile, is it's the worst. I mean, it's the worst. I don't understand how allowed to be like that. It's rude, honestly. No, something about this isn't right. It's too much like a bird beak. Hang on, I gotta tear this out. Maybe instead of doing it horizontally, I need to do it vertically? I need to go... see... Yeah, the acrylic yarns I found have been very beginner friendly for me. I don't know what I would have done if I had started on wool. Pixie! Hi, Pixie! Hi, Pixie. We're trying to make a fox nose. We're trying out a pattern from one of my books, and we're discovering that the nose part of the pattern isn't great. It's not very good. The woobles? Wooblies. Yeah, we do have the wooblies. I'm trying something different than what the pattern is saying to do. Pixie, how's your Friday? To see if this helps. And it looks like it might help. But then it's gonna make the nose look so big. So big! Ugh. Now it looks like a pig's nose. Hold on, we can do this. We can make this happen. This is something that it's possible. If there can be miracles if we believe. The Busy Bee? Oh, that's a great name. I go other hole. We're gonna explore all the holes. See, for this size of fox, though, that nose is way too big. Proportionate to the eyes. But again, this is just a test, right? Like, this is one of several fox patterns I'm gonna be trying out. And yeah, this face model, I'm not into it. I don't like it. That's okay. Let's put the ears and the arms on and see how we feel about those. I'd like to see it as a completed piece to kind of decide if there's anything I would want to keep about it. A big old nose. It looks like when it looks like when in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when Rudolph's dad like covers his red nose with mud, where it makes the nose look way too big. Et Vlitki Vlitstik Vlitska. So bad. I'm so bad at the Germanic languages. Ah. Cooard little bee. Oh, that's cute. Learning. Okay. So now we're gonna make ears. The ears are next. Ears, I need black and orange. I'm gonna have to use canned air to clear off this desk after I'm done doing this. Het vletet tich. Het vletet vletet Beitishia. I don't know how else to help. It's okay. Here, 4 an adjustable ring. Okay. It's okay. I get the idea. Good attempt, thank you. Languages take practice. And I'm not gonna lie, I learned on romantic languages, not on... I think the husband had the option of taking German in high school. I don't remember what he did take. Memory is garbage. You're doing great. You're doing great. And honestly, Twitch is a great way to practice because you're reading it, you're writing it, and you're hearing it. My hardest skill is hearing it and understanding what someone's saying to me. If I can read it and I have the time to read it and try to understand it, I'm okay. Spanglish, yeah. I had a Russian student the past 2 years, and the husband knows Russian, so he would teach me something in Russian so that I could help her feel a little bit more welcome. Oh, yeah, but that all makes sense. You're making mistakes that make sense. It's just English is dumb. Oh yeah, when you're immersed in it, Ginger, absolutely. Going. Oh, single increase. Okay, I'm gonna try not to be so tight with these, so maybe it's not such a pointy. Like, I feel like foxes should be pointy, but like, this is, I don't know. We're gonna be a little bit looser with our stitch. That comes out of a bottle if you rub it the right way. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like this. Comes out of a bottle, rub it the right way. Where do I switch fringe up? This is the... what's pronounced Gene-y. And I was like, oh, yeah. That's okay. I lived until the ripe old age of 30-something before I understood that pineapples grew on a bush and not in a tree. There was no use in doing my hair. It's all poofed up for now from the humidity. I know. I don't even want to know how hot it is outside. I have not had to go outside very much today. Hashtag blessed. Took the dog out first thing this morning, and then the husband kindly offered to take her to the vet because I had to go to the vet yesterday because we ran out of food unexpectedly to pick up some of her prescription food. So he offered to take her to the vet today to get her arthritis shot. So I got to stay home. But I've only been outside today, and it was before the sun came up. I'm okay. I'm just browsing and buying books. Oh, yeah. I'm trying not to buy anything that I don't need right now. We are getting our summer paychecks and the paychecks from the reading or from the grading I've been doing, that we've both been doing these next couple of weeks, and I really want those to let us feel like we're ahead, like really bad. Really bad. Just like we had extra money in December from we get bonuses from the state of Florida if our kids pass the AP exams. We got our bonus money, and then Rosie had that over $3,000 dental surgery she needed. It knocked us all the way back. We've been recovering from that ever since, and so yeah, I'm not really buying anything right now. I need to buy some replacement heads for my toothbrush, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe I don't need that right now. 2 singles and an increase. So there's the first single. Yeah, these are they're not technically lean months, but if I don't keep an eye on where the money's going, it can make the fall really lean. Like in the summer, we don't go anywhere. We don't have gas expenses. We don't have, I find that we don't eat as much during the summertime. So our food budget's a little bit less. We don't have to pay for dog walking. So like in the summer, it can feel like we're a little bit more stable. But if we spend like we're more stable, then all of a sudden when the fall hits and all those expenses come back, then it's like, oh shit. Oh, nice. I mean, it's not nice that you live under the poverty line, but out of work for the summer. Oh. Yeah, it used to be that teachers were only paid during the school year, and then we had to like either save up responsibly during the school year or get another job for the summer. Now most states have adopted either they split your pay across 26 pays, but you're not technically being paid for the summer. You're just getting the pay you earn during the year during the summer. So it's not like a gap. The husband and I do the lump sum option where like we get 20 paychecks during the school year, and then the 6 paychecks we would get over the summer, June, July, and the first half of August, we get as a lump sum in June. I'm very careful. I also work in a school, just not in teaching. Yeah. Yeah, so most school districts will offer a 12-month pay option where you will get paid every 2 weeks all year. It's just going to be a lower paycheck than if you did it the other way. I remember when I worked in Arizona, we didn't have that option. Like, you got paid 20 paychecks and that was it. So you had to put, like, your paychecks were bigger during the year, they were big, but it was up to you to set aside X amount. Oh, yeah. If food and nutrition service. Our district employs the food and nutrition services people, but you're right. Some districts do outsource that. Pay people a living wage, please. I just feel like you can't pay people a living wage, then what's the point? What are you doing? Orange yarn, perfect. One single in each. Yeah, this pattern just seems overcomplicated.
Mhm.
That's wild.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
I'm proud of all of y'all out here. It's rough out here in these streets. Jesus fuck. Rough out here in these streets. I'm just proud of all of y'all. You are surviving. You're doing it right. Keep it up. You are surviving whatever way you can. Oh, hydrate.
Oh, I'm so proud. Is that good? Yeah. Well, let me know if you want some more. I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah. That's good. Okay, what does it want? It wants me to make 2 of these? These are ugly as fuck. Have we stretched them out? We have not. I'm being very irresponsible with my body today.
Big stretch, you gotta say big stretch. Every time I do a big stretch, you know that's the rule.
Ooh, that was a good one. That one made my back pop a little bit. Thank you. Oh. That one made my back pop a little bit. Like, I'm sorry, this just doesn't look like that. Do not stuff the ears. Press the ears flat. Okay. Just little nuns. I'm just throwing Pop-Tarts so much. Nubs, yeah. Just throwing. See, for some of these viewer attacks, you have to, like, count to 10 before you activate the next one. Because it overlaps it. So, like, when I do the cat one, I always feel bad when I push it too quick and I override what somebody else did. I feel like I took their money away.
Meow.
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 Meow. Meow.
Meow. That's a cute one. Like, this looks like this looks like an orange flamingo is what this looks like. Oh! Oh no, it's the cat. It's the It's a throwing up cat. No. Thank you. Thank you. I'll clean that up later. Thank you, full beardies. Do not stuff the ears. Press the ears flat and sew them to the top of the head. Ooh. Mondiva's gonna squirt. Meow, meow. R.I.P. Ugh. I mean, I guess, like, the nose is still too big, but I guess the ears are making it look a little bit better. We do have a second, on Sunday, we're gonna try a second one of these patterns. See if we like it better. I do have another sort of mini fox pattern that I'd like to try out. Yeah, it just the nose. The nose is big. It's so distracting. I almost just stabbed myself with those scissors. Okay. Single increments. Oh, let this length of black yarn be long enough to do this. Please let me use this up. if we can do it. I think we're gonna use this up. Nice. Second one, we stop using the black and we start using the orange. And I promise, between now and Sunday, I'm gonna try to get this camera to do what I want it to do. But it doesn't, like, it just, the oranges look way too bright, so I've got to change either the color saturation or something. Like, the lighting is fine. Everything's fine, it's just, I gotta turn down what makes the hot colors too hot. Caliente. Okay, 2 singles and an increase. There's my first single. Aha! Why? Why won't it go through the hole? Next one, we're gonna do... Yes, that's how I feel about this right now. Not gonna lie. That is how I feel about this. I'm gonna drop it and do the rest of it. Branch. Sometimes Akina does one that just goes, oh. Oh. That's a good one. Oh. Oh. Singles all the way around, and we've got ear number 2. Blondiva's dropping straight bangers in the in the viewer attacks. Straight bangers. I feel like this music right now stresses me. Like, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get to work. I gotta get to work. I gotta hurry. I gotta water everything. I have to water everything. Not gonna lie, you guys, I'm kind of excited for tomorrow. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to stream. I don't have to... Like, I don't have anything I have to do. Everything I do tomorrow is something I'm gonna choose to do. I'm excited. And please understand, it's not that I don't love spending time streaming. It's that... I don't know if you guys I don't know if you feel the same way as I do about this, but sometimes knowing you have something to do later in the day makes the day feel like it's gone. Does anybody else feel like that? Like the day's over, like it's taken from you before it's even started. That's something anybody can relate to. And again, that's not a negative thing, it's just a feeling, but like... I had to rip myself back into consciousness today. Oop. Didn't go right. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, I like to have a I'm free kind of deadline. Like I'm a person who likes to get all the work done at the start of the day so that I have the rest of the day to relax. I'm a proactive kind of person. So if I can't do that and there's something like hanging over me or waiting for me later, it's like I can't fully relax at the start of the day. Ooh, I wonder when we'll see more of Pokemon Wind and Waves. Wonder when they'll release more information about it. This will be the first mainline Pokemon game that I will be able to stream on release. Wasn't it coming out next year? Isn't it coming out like in the spring of next year? I bet we see something in September. I bet we see something earlier than next year. I bet we see something like adjacent to the Nintendo Direct in September. I can't imagine they would wait. I do like the ears on this one. The ears are cute. All right, so we've got head, body, eyes, big old nostril, big old honker there, and then ears. What we have left are the arms. Oh, sorry, the legs. And the tail. Yeah. Yeah, it's usually like June-ish and September-ish. Yep. So we might get something from the Pokemon Company this month. We don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. On Sunday, we're gonna finish this pattern, and then let me show you the other pattern that we have. I'm gonna try. So, right, yeah, Pokemon is its own thing. So this is the pattern we've been working on today. And And the one we're gonna start on Sunday and try out. Find it. What page is the fox on? Here it is. So, like, the big difference between these two patterns is you can obviously see that this head is built from the bottom up, whereas this head, like, isn't going the same. Like, this head is built from the front to the back, so it's going in a different, these rows are going in a different direction than the body. Whereas this one, we're gonna build the body, and it might even build into the head all as one piece, which would be kind of nice. I have questions about the ears. Like, I might use this body, but with these feet and ears. I feel like this fox doesn't have enough black on it. Like, if you look at the tail, I love that this tail has a tip. I don't know if this foxtail, let me look. It does. It has a white tip on its tail. So we would leave the tail of the tip of the tail white, but I think I would steal these ears to use here. I would use the black tips on the ears, but then I would make the ears orange instead of white. So we'll finish this one on Sunday and we'll start this one on Sunday, and then we're gonna compare kind of how they look in the hand. This isn't the yarn that I'm planning on using. I'm planning on getting more of a rust colored orange, like a deeper browner kind of orange than this, but this was the orange I had on hand, this obscene fluorescent construction site orange. So we're gonna use the yarn I've got on hand for now, and then once we decide on a pattern, that's when I'll invest in the yarn that's actually quality. To make the pattern we decide on. This is my little bin. Ginger actually suggested that I get a little bin to keep my stuff in. And I found these at school. I bought these as like pen holders, but they work really good for crochet supplies. And pen holders, obviously. So Ginger, thank you for inspiring me to do that. As you can see in the reflection of the pen holder, I've got that ring light up, which seems to be working well. Like I said, I will make adjustments to the camera if I can. Now I'm gonna come over here. Nothing's on behind me. Nothing's on. It's just light everywhere. Perfect. Okay, let me turn off the ring light because I don't need that anymore. I'm gonna turn these. That's better. I do want to give you a heads up on these streams. I have a plan to have like a PNG tuber or a VTuber model instead of my face. It takes a little bit of the stress off of the weekends, and it allows me to still talk and interact with you guys. I have a couple of models in mind, but just so you're not shocked going into the future, if you notice that on my crafting streams you see a little raccoon over here on the side, or a little alligator, or yeah, the lighting in real life takes the stress off. So just be on the lookout for that. My gaming streams will still be me, but the crafting streams, I don't want to have to be on camera for them. I want my hands to be what you see, and the crafting, not me. So just as a heads up. Let me say some thank yous. We've had a lot of generosity today. I want to make sure I say thank you to everybody. Stuffy got the initial first, and then we discovered that OBS exploded, so I had to restart the stream. Stuffy, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Welcome. Flondiva, congratulations on your 5-stream streak. Stuffy, thank you for biddies. Flondiva, thank you for biddies. Ginger, thank you for biddies. Akina, thank you for resubbing for 10 months. Oh my god. Charlie, congratulations on your 3-stream streak. And Akina, thank you for biddies. Flondiva, thank you for biddies. And to Ginger, Akina, Ma, Charlie, Flondiva, Stuffy, everybody who might have been lurking in the background, thank you so much for being here today. This is my first Friday crafting stream, and we're going to be doing these throughout the summer. We're going to be doing these throughout the summer, in addition to my usual Sunday crafting streams, so I look forward to seeing you. I hope I'm keeping people company as they end their work week. Let me see if we can find someone to raid. And see. Oh god, it's a lot of 3D printing, isn't it? A lot of 3D printing channels. Oh, let me add English to my tags. Important. 3D printing, watching paint dry, printing. Odd. Crocheting then games birthday month subathon? Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Birthday month, let's do this. 18 plus? Excellent. Let's make the raid message happy birthday raid. So feel free to copy that raid message as we head on over to Crochet by Sarah. And thank you for being here. I'll see you again on Sunday, where we'll continue with our little fox adventures. But until I see you again, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you get some good rest. I hope you eat some good food. And I love you guys so much. Sunday. I love you. Mwah.
Venedictors _ just